Hey, hey. So, you know what? Forget. I wonder if I should. I always loved the F bomb. Hey, all right. Hey, yep. God, 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 God. Yeah, I'm making my little. I'm making breakfast right now. I ain't even had breakfast. I'm making me some breakfast. It's good, Joe. I'm back. It's good, Joe. I'm back. And I'm back. And I'm inside. I'm inside my crib today, my apartment. Inside my apartment. Man, why share my apartment with two roommates or a roommate. And peace. Peace waves, even though no one tells me peace. No one be like peace. No one be like, yo, peace, oh. No one says peace to me, you know, on the chats, but fuck it. Peace, you know. But yeah, how did y'all day start out? How did y'all get y'all day started out? All right, so so yeah, if you wondering why it's like why it is the way it is right now, it's because they censoring media. They censoring media like crazy. They censoring media. You know what's funny? I was trying to look at, you know, just aside, but like, I was trying to look at the Info Wars. I was trying to look at Info Wars, and they censored that shit too. You know what I mean? They censoring Info Wars. They censoring everything, man. They censoring everything. It's like you have no choice but to be generic. There's a whole lot of generic motherfuckers walking around, and they're forcing me to become generic. You know what I mean? So I'm, you know what I mean? Like, so now, now I'm really wondering, like, you know, sometimes I be talking, I be giving people like, you know, sometimes I be having like inspirational speeches or, you know, I find myself in front of a frame where I be feeling inspirational. I be like, no, I'm playing it back. I'm just wondering, like, I'm wondering for real, like, I'm wondering, like, you know, like, I'm playing it back. Like, would I take my own advice? Like, you know, like, would I take my own advice? 26. You know what I mean? Or like, you know, or you know, am I just gonna let it die? Am I just gonna let it die? And that's my thesis. That was my thesis for one of my college reports that I did. You know, it's kind of like the Titanic. It's like you're gonna stay on a boat. You're gonna stay on a boat. Well, let's say it's like the anti-Titanic. So you know, since you all know what happened in history there, but it's like the anti-Titanic where it's like you're gonna stay on the boat and survive, or you're gonna get off the boat and die. You know. See, if I wrote the Titanic, that's how I would have gone. Like niggas, if you stayed on the boat, you survive, but if you get off the boat, then you can die. But you know, there's no such thing as death. Remember, there's no such thing as death. That's really how my story would have gone in the Titanic. No such thing as death. You stay on the boat, live, get off the boat, and drown. You drown. There's no such thing as death. I don't know why it has to be the anti-Titanic, but because the real story behind the Titanic, no one knows anyway. I think no one knows, but I don't know. You know, no one knows. I don't know. I don't know either. Yeah. But yeah, man, they're censoring. You know, they're censoring the media, and you know, being that it's so, you know what I mean, like being that you know, yesterday I fell asleep. I fell asleep yesterday, and I slept like all night long and all morning long, all day long. You know, because you know these light upgrades, and I'm checking my screen and shit, and supposedly it's like, you know, it's a new. You may have seen it, like there's a new Scorpio thing. Everyone's talking about Scorpio season, like, you know, in your emails, like Scorpio season is here. It's like, okay, what about Thanksgiving? Fuck. Like, what about Thanksgiving? Like, Scorpio season is here, you know? So, so yeah, I want to talk about this. I want to talk about mad shit. I want to talk about this so-called New World Order. Like I said, man, like, yo, I couldn't even get Infowars, like Alex Jones, Infowars. Like, you can't watch any of that shit. You can't watch any of that shit. You know, it's good. It's good. It's good to hear the. It's good to hear the perspective of the Republicans and stuff, because yo, it's good. It's like, you know what I mean. Like, you know, it's just one way of looking at. It's just one way of looking at things. It's just only it's only a speck of looking at things. But you know, actuality is like, it's like, damn, you're censoring media. You're censoring all types of media. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, they censoring all types of media. They, you know, they, as far as technology goes, they got, you know, they got their finger on technology. You know what I mean? Because I'm telling you, man, if just everything that could be good, it just mess it up. Just sabotaging it. Like like, you know, like handsets. If you have handsets from, like, you know, 10 years ago, and if you take good care of it, it should work perfectly fine. You would think it'll work perfectly fine, but for some odd reason it don't. Hmm. It's like they cut first, they sever the internet browser, so that way you can't go online and you know, check simple things. Then they sever the app stores. So basically your phone is like a brick now. Whatever apps you have installed on there, you know, it's gonna be like, today is gonna be the same exact apps. Like, you can't install nothing. No matter the size, no matter storage capacity, is brick. Like, the whole shit is brick. And they do it using towers, remotely using towers. So what's all well and good, was all well and good, you know, Blazy Gang, Blazy Gang in the building. Blazy gang in the building. What was that? You know, it's Blazy gang in the building, and yeah, yep. But yeah, man, it's just a force force generism. You know, shit crazy, man. Shit crazy. Like we gotta just like yo, shit crazy out there. But then again, it's like they're forcing us to be generic. You can't change. We can't change. Can't change shit we doing. That's why you know what I mean. And they just raping us. Niggas is just getting raped. Niggas is raping. Niggas is getting raped. Like we all understand it subliminally. We all understand it. So yeah, so you know what I mean. So like now that we here, fuck it. Now that we here, there's a God. You know what I mean. There is a God. I believe there is a God because why not? Like we in the same situation. We in the same exact situation. So there is a God. Put us here. And like put us here in this nut world. And like God put us here so that way we can play games. You play games. You can play the game of race. Play race. Play race. Play war. Play all these different games and programs and Phi Sigma Rho. Phi Sigma Rho is a theory and about school. I'm gonna try to talk about school and education for a minute, because that's all there is to talk about. Which leads to us going to that back door again, where we get into the esoteric occult realm. But too much occult, it kind of gets you frozen. It kind of gets you frozen. You understand that occult is esoteric. Esoteric is like is where the heat is, because you know what I mean. So this is the thing where following dots is where the heat is, because you know what I mean. So this is the thing where following dots, or not, I don't call them dots and lines, but you following trends or patterns. Yeah, especially patterns. You're following hair. You're following information. So what I mean. You don't like, even you can have good information, but even like you can be a master in something, but and in this world, I was taught it's better to be a jack of all trades than to be what I mean than a don in one area. You know what I mean? But not to say it won't work out, but it's just how it works out for you, or how you know. But e.g., like what I mean. So we get into the evolving light. We get into the evolving light, and that's where, to me, if you ask me, like where I'm talking about like AP reality construction, you gotta stay new. You gotta have, like, you know what I mean? Gotta keep flowing, so quote unquote flowing. So that's why I'm doing these little things right here. I'm flowing with this. This is a whole new season. You know what I mean? So you know how that goes, a whole new seasons, and having to do what it do, having to go get her. But the good thing is being right. Is being. So having like a really cool way to be is having like the ability is just having like the ability to name shit. You know what I mean? If you can generate names really quickly that makes sense, you can build like brand names, business names. You can build you know impressions with that. You can build you can grow with that. You can build something to grow with. You understand semantics in science, metaphors, metaphysical meanings, and you win. You win in the world. That's why I talk about tolerance. Because in school, we accept tolerance. School, you accept tolerance. But you know what I mean? Like it's an evolving light. It's an evolving door. In other words, so it's like sometimes you do it subliminally. Sometimes you do it even unknowingly, or also unknowingly. But that's where you know what I mean. But like, and that's the crazy thing. Like, so should children get paid to go to school? Should children get paid? If you go to push, you should pay us to go to school. Fuck school being free. You should pay. So on my platform, I'm gonna say a nutty thing like they should pay children to go to school. Is school for children or is school for parents? If kids have money, if students have learned about finances and get their finances right, you know, that could be a powerful incentive, right? Because now we talking about constructs, we talking about engineering, we talking about nighttime, lunar shit, lunar currency, right? And like why everything is about money, but going to school is not about money. Like who said that? Who made that? Who made that like a thing? They should pay. Fuck sports. You know what I mean? Fuck sports. Should pay kids to go to school. Should pay kids to go to school. Ain't no lesson. Ain't no lesson greater. Ain't going to school is not even a lesson. Going to school is type work. Going to school is national. Going to school is national. You know, you should be treated like a veteran if you completed schooling, not just get a paper, get a meaningless, a useless piece of paper that just sits. You're gonna give me a useless piece of paper? Give me something I could roll up with. I'm about to burn it. Like, so tolerance, you know what I mean? So like it's crazy. They promote tolerance, but they don't tolerate a lot of different types of media. They censor a lot of shit. It's funny. they censor a lot of shit, so that way you can't do nothing, and you force it to promote, you know, these ABC companies and these alphabet industries, and you know, these government alphabet agencies. Shit is whack. Shit is whack. But you know, that's why it's a nut world. Is order. There's an order. So as per the Phi Sigma Rho engineering, we're gonna get to the AP. You know what I mean? You're gonna think about these numbers. You gotta think about these numbers. We're gonna build numbers now. We're gonna build numbers. It ain't got shit to do with holidays. It doesn't. It ain't got shit to do with family. It's just building numbers, taking care of you know, personal arrangements. You know what I mean? And if you have money, you can do that. If you have money, you definitely do that. Um, you know, these light codes. I want to talk about the light, or the light. You know what I mean? The light is the light is the duality. If you ask me, because when you look at light, you're looking at darkness. So you know, it's a personal arrangement how you see it. It'll be a personal arrangement how you see that. But you're looking at light, you're looking at darkness. But I got a dip. I got a dip. For now, it's my video. Peace waves, all. and then, and fire too. Inner fire. One. Peace waves.